conquering the spirit. I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead. I'm following this feeling. Conquering the spirit. I'm busting through the ceiling. Busting through the ceiling. Busting through the ceiling.
that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy. You could save me from my isolation. I'm way too complicated. I stop this conversation. It's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. It's crazy. And it goes like, you could save me from my
over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Take you. Over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Take you. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Take you. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Take you. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Does the bones take you?
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around. I yearn for the days when I see your face, you before me. I long for the times you held me in your arms. Whoa. How I wish that you were here to give me everything I want. But I know that life's unfair and we can't always have it all. Whoa, whoa. I wish that you were here. Whoa, whoa. I wish that you were here. I wish that you were here. is over. When you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight.
We lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon
love is what they talk about in movies. Our love is what they talk about, what they talk about. Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about. Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under. Save me from myself. All I really ever wonder is if I'm really going under. Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's cold and losing my control.
It's crazy,
losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation.
It's crazy. And it goes like, wish that you could save me just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones take you? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones take you? Take you out? Do you feel your bones does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones take you? Take you out? Do you feel your bones does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones take you? Take you out? Do you feel your bones does the bones take you? Do you feel your bones take you? Take you out? Do you feel your bones does the bones take you? Over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones?
One of those players who was arrested for the final group game against Germany, who hasn't played for a week. Fatigue certainly shouldn't be a problem for England. Already safely through, ahead of that match against Germany. They knew they would top the group regardless of what happened in that game. Very different for 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 and Portugal, who needed a result against Belgium. They left it until the 89th minute. There is 𝓣𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. It could hardly have gone much better for him so far. 3 wins without conceding. In terms of the head-to-head, these nations have met 3 times in previous UEFA Under-21 tournaments, and Portugal have won them all, including a 2-0 victory in the group stage 2 years ago. Overall, 11 previous meetings, and England have only won 3 of them at this level. Portugal 6. England beat Israel in this stadium very efficiently a week ago. So as expected, Max Aarons at left back, James Garner at right back, both out of position, but it's worked for England so far, playing without a recognised centre forward. It's Morgan Gibbs-White and Anthony Gordon as strikers. Cameron Archer only on the bench. Once again, it's going to be Jacob Ramsey playing from that left-hand side. Angel Gomez with the header forward. That clattered off João Neves of Benfica, picked up by Ramsey. He's been excellent in this tournament so far. Jose Carlos is down here. one of 3 players in the starting 11 from 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, along with the goalkeeper, PI, and Andre Amaro as well. That was a heavy landing following the collision with Anthony Gordon. This is 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Manchester City helped Burnley back into the Premier League on loan this season. He's playing alongside Levi Colwill. That was the centre-back pairing for the first 2 games. All change for the Germany match. Now back together again for the knockout stage. Angel Gomez. Ghana. This is Noni Madueke of Chelsea. Little give and go with Gibbs-White. Back to Gibbs-White again. Gordon teeing it up. Curtis Jones was available. Stabbed it wide, but that's what England are all about in this tournament. Lovely build-up play. Just didn't get the curl he was looking for. Curtis Jones. There's 4 goals for the under-21s, yet to score at this tournament so far. There's Nuno Tavares. Gets it back from Pedro Neto of Wolves. Andre Amaro. BI to Amaro again, pressing high from England here, and they force the error. Jones. Aarons. Ramsey. Gomez. Madueke. Ghana playing his 3rd match at right back in this tournament. Played really well in that position as well. Been 1 or 2 square pegs in round holes, but you can't argue with the results. Madueke. Ghana. Bellis. Aarons looking for the run of Jacob Ramsey of Aston Villa. Remember, Israel waiting to see who they'll play in the semi-final. That match to be played on Wednesday. And a really positive start here from the young Lions. Only the 4th time England have reached the knockout phase of this competition since 1998. Generally speaking, they've done exceptionally well in qualifying and then struggled once they've reached the finals of the tournament, but very different here. Angel Gomez, formerly of Manchester United, now of Lille. Ghana. Madueke. Jones. Wide by Levi Colwill to Aarons of Norwich City. Gomez. Bellis. They barely had a touch in the opening 7 minutes here, Portugal. Jones. Now dispossessed. But again, that's good pressing from England. Amaro. Near side here is Nuno Tavares. They've given it away again. Mistake from 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Ghana. Tavares, who be familiar to Arsenal fans. Fabio Silva, another one who's played in England, of course, with Wolves, arrived there for big money in 2020. Ended up playing more than I think they expected him to at the time due to injuries. Was on loan at PSV last season, had a very good campaign actually. Colwell to Angel Gomez, all the way back to James Trafford. Played really well against Germany, number of really good saves, 3 clean sheets out of 3 so far for him. Certainly wasn't a given that he was going to be England's #1 at the start of this tournament. Cole Rushworth of Brighton had played in the final friendly before the tournament. Gomez out to that left-hand side. It's picked up by Aarons. Obviously, so used to seeing him down the right side. Always wants to come back in on his right foot. Very dominant opening 10 minutes here from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's man, Ghana. Gomez, delightful. Ramsey. Good foot in from João Neves of Benfica. Chipped up towards Pedro Neto, but straight over him in the end. A reminder that both of the quarter-finals yesterday ended up going to extra time. In fact, the Georgia-Israel game went all the way to penalties after a 0-0 draw. Over 44,000 in the stadium for that game, by the way. Ramsey. And it comes off the ankles of Thiago Dantas and out for the first corner of the game. I think a fair few Georgia fans bought tickets for this game in case Georgia finished second in Group A. Ended up topping that group, of course. Morgan Gibbs-White, fine set-piece technician to take the opening corner of this game. Gordon just underneath it. 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 headed away. It's out for a throw to the Portuguese. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 there alongside Ashley Cole. First time ever that England won all 3 group games at this tournament. In fact, 10 years ago in Israel, they lost all 3, finished bottom of the group. Pedro Neto. Well, there was a delightful drop of the shoulder there. Nearly found a way through. Noni Madueke put it behind for a corner. See, Ghana was outfoxed. No disgrace in that. Top quality player, Pedro Neto. On either side. And it will be the Wolves man to take Portugal's first corner. Outswinger from Pedro Neto. Not quite as planned. 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 back in. Headed away by Ramsey. First time they've really looked threatening in this game, Portugal. That header isn't dealt with, and Pedro Neto's shot is palmed away by Trafford. Very, very close to that near post. Well, he didn't deal with that Ghana at all. Total miscue. After excellent work from João Neves. And then that, I think, was just sneaking in. Very, very good stop from Trafford. Pedro Neto's corner. Back in by 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 again. Drilled by Nuno Tavares. And that'll be a goal kick. And that was a very decent spell from Portugal. I think 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼 well aware that this is likely to be England's toughest test so far. But he did say in the press conference, we are not ready to go home. There's lots more to come from this team. Angel Gomez. Curtis Jones now. Well, risky, but they've kept their composure there, England. Aarons. This is Harwood Bellis. Again, both of the centre-backs had a rest for the final group game. Angel Gomez. Excellent ball to Gibbs-White. Now Madueke. Well, once again, Nuno Tavares very much aware that he wanted it back on his left foot, Madueke. Here's the Chelsea man again, foot away from Samu Costa. 𝓤𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Loves this deep lying role where you can see the whole pitch ahead of him. Loves to dictate the play, and that's an area where England have been absolutely dominant so far in this tournament midfield. Just wonder if it'll be a little bit different here tonight. Portugal very much playing 4-3-3. Samu Costa of Almeria in Spain. Only the fourth time that England have reached the knockout phase since '98. Only once have they won a knockout tie since then. Actually, that was on penalties against the host Sweden in 2009. No quarter-finals back then, smaller tournament. Went on to lose the final heavily 4-0 against Germany, you might remember. 3 knockout stage defeats other than that. 2 on penalties. Nuno Tavares, Pedro Neto. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. It's a slightly loose one. Costa kept it going. And here's Pedro Neto. Running at Ghana again. I do think they're trying to isolate Neto with Ghana as much as possible. They'll have hedged their bets that that is how England would have set up, despite the changes against Germany. But for that to work, of course, they've got to get Neto higher up the pitch. Alexandra Penetra out to that right-hand side. Jose Carlos in field. Francisco Conceição ran into trouble. Max Aarons gets it away. Ramsey. Madueke. On for Anthony Gordon. It's a good block. Nuno Tavares. There is 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Described England as a great team with great players. And more importantly, they work well together. That's certainly been the case in this tournament.
Neto.
Now, Ghana leapt. And you may have heard the anguished scream there from Samu Costa as he landed on the deck. Claiming an arm to the neck there. No action taken. No VAR in this tournament, by the way. Bellis got it away. Gordon. Important touch there from the captain, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. After a really strong start from England, it's much more even now. That was a big race, and Levi Colwill is quick. Got there ahead of Fabio Silva. He's taken it on himself. What a run. Smattering of applause around the Shengelia Arena. That was brilliant, wasn't it? From Levi Colwill. Brighton would love to have him back again on loan next season, but Chelsea have big plans for him. Huge talent. Angel Gomez. Curtis Jones now. Ended the season really strongly with Liverpool. Aarons. Ramsey. Ghana. Madueke. Gibbs White. Oh. Coming together between Gibbs White and Francisco Conceição. The referee says, get on with it. We're midway through the first half. Aarons. Jones. Ghana. Wide by Harwood Bellis. Out to Max Aarons again. Ramsey, he's got it through. It's Gordon! Comfortable stop that for BI. Good ball through though for Ramsey, wasn't it? He does that so well. Gordon, a scorer here against Israel. Opened the scoring actually in that game. England should have scored more than two. Really, probably in all three of their matches. That was their second shot in this one. Could they be playing Israel again in the semi-final? It was a year ago yesterday that the England under-19 side beat Israel in the final of the UEFA Under-19 Championship. Terrific contest that was. Plenty of the Israel Under-21 side involved in that Under-19 team. Of course, they also got to the semi-finals of the recent FIFA Under-20 World Cup. It's no surprise Israel are in the last four. Pedro Neto out on the right-hand side this time. Well marshalled though by Curtis Jones. Just the one real scare for England so far. Oh, that miscue by Ghana giving Neto the opportunity. Really good stop by Trafford. England's best chance coming very early on. The shot from Curtis Jones just wide. Gibbs White, Gomez, Jones, out to Aarons. Gibbs White with a nudge. Relieved 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Balance as he went to ground. A huge deal in that, but enough for the referee to give the foul. Andre Amaro. Penetra. Amaro again. Pursued by Gordon, who's been relishing this centre-forward role. Some terrific pace there, but Conceição not able to provide the cross. Plays for Ajax. This is his 20th cap. Louis-Georges there in charge of this under-21 side since 2010. England had a great qualifying record to get here, but Portugal's was even better. They won 9 out of 10 in qualifying, drew the other, finished 10 points clear in their qualification group, and top scorers as well, 41 goals. Of course, all that counts for nothing when you get here, and lost their first game to Georgia, drew the next one, made life very difficult for themselves, but they squeaked through. Trafford pursued. England survived. Ghana. Harwood Bellis, perhaps wisely, goes longer. Gibbs White. No foul, but it breaks kindly for Anthony Gordon. He can release Madueke. 4 up here for England. Gordon. It's got to be worth a go. And in the end, Ramsey tried to square it. Well, 4 versus 3 here. You can see exactly what Jacob Ramsey was trying to do, square for Gibbs White. Here's Angel Gomez. Plenty of the Portugal players have experience of playing in England. He's the one England player with experience of playing in Portugal. On loan at Boa Vista. The 2020-21 season. Here he is again. Aarons. That was a giveaway by Ramsey, but he quickly tracked back to recover. Gibbs White. Dispossessed by João Neves. Amaro. Thiago Dantas. A lot of space on this near side for Nuno Tavares. Here he is, number 5. On it goes for Samu Costa. Behind for a corner by Gomez. Ticking towards the half-hour mark here. Very tense battle between these two. That was an optimistic strike from there by José Carlos, the right back. Two years ago, Portugal beat Italy 5-3 after extra time at this stage. Cracking contest that was. Looking a lot tighter, this one. Pedro Neto headed away by Harwood Bellis. Offside against Fabio Silva. Just there. Fabio Silva, a scorer past James Trafford in an under-17 international. 2018 that was. Madueke. Well, he's gone for it. Didn't get the curl. Smashed the bar from just outside the box in the opening game against Czechia. This one a lot closer to goal. You can see he got the better of Tavares that time. He actually played in that under-17 game I was talking about, as did Harwood Bellis. England won that game 2-1. Everyone just taking a breather here. Forward it goes by Ghana. Straight out of play though. Just one attempt on target each in this first half. Portugal. Anthony Gordon for England. Gomez, lovely little ball with the outside of the boot to Jacob Ramsey. Surging forward, Gibbs-White lets it run to Madueke, back to Gibbs-White, Gordon! What a goal for England! Majestic in its construction, clinical in its execution. Beautiful goal. Portugal undone by some crisp 1 and 2 touch football from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's side here. We've seen this throughout the tournament. Madueke to Gibbs-White, the perfect cutback. And Anthony Gordon smashes in his second goal of this tournament to give England the lead. A goal that really sums up this young side. Let's see what it means to them. Great finish. No chance at all for BI. Portugal here are going to have to do something that no team has done in this tournament as yet, and that is score against England. So 10 minutes left in this first half. Despite what that graphic said about Anthony Gordon, that is his second of the tournament. Took it really well. He has faced some questions, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷, about not playing with a recognised striker. But you cannot argue with what has happened in this tournament. Colwell. Ghana. With Bellis. Ghana. Madueke. Yet another assist in this tournament for Gibbs-White. The end of what was a really good season for Nottingham Forest. He's been absolutely superb in this tournament. Gomez for Gordon. Gordon takes it on. Tavares with a very crucial block. Cleared by 𝓣𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. I mentioned earlier that there was no VAR at this tournament. They didn't use it in the group stage. They are using it in the knockout stage, and they did have a look at that goal. Had no problem in agreeing with the referee that it should stand. Anthony Gordon now the 9th player to hit 2 goals in this tournament. Emil Smith-Rowe, another one. Gibbs White to Gomez. Jones, Gomez again. England playing some slick, stylish stuff here. Dominating possession, as you can see. Good try to find Max Aarons, just overhit. Here's Samu Costa. Nuno Tavares. Amaro. Costa. That's a very, very good diagonal. Out to that right-hand side again. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 with the ball in. He certainly went for it there, Fabio Silva. Threw himself at it. Jacob Ramsey brings it away. And is fouled by João Neves. Good header that from 𝓣𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, commanding. And that was a clip by the 18-year-old Benfica player, João Neves. England don't have anyone under 20 in their squad. Tells you a lot about the quality that he has. Youngest player on the pitch. Well, Angel Gomez with the challenge there. Once again, Francisco Conceição gliding past England players. Good season in the Eredivisie. Conceição, another one making his 20th international appearance at this level tonight. Set piece for the Portuguese here as they bid to get themselves level in this quarter-final. Thiago Dantas and Pedro Neto over the ball here. And it's Neto who very ambitiously goes for goal from there. England won't underestimate Portugal's fighting qualities here. Right up against it in that final group game, but they found a way to get the victory they needed. Took until the 89th minute, but they found a way. Colwell with the clearance. Ramsey. Well, he wasn't fouled, and Portugal play on. Ramsey has stayed down here in some discomfort. Clutching that right ankle. Yeah, studs on there, just below the shin pad. He takes more than his fair share, Francisco Conceição, but dishing it out there. No harm done. From an England perspective, we're in the last minute of normal time in this first half. England started very, very brightly in this quarter-final. Portugal had an excellent spell, and the goal actually came at the end of that spell from Portugal. What a great goal it was. Nuno Tavares. Well, he's ridden his luck. Could this be a chance for Thiago Dantas? Great block. The captain denied, and Morgan Gibbs-White strides clear. Madueke available on this near side. Comes off the head of Amaro. Well, he got a bit lucky, but he deserved that good fortune for his diligent defending there. England so deadly on the break. And that is half-time. And what a quarter-final we've got in store here in the second half. England lead, courtesy of that brilliant goal, put together so crisply and beautifully by England, dispatched by Anthony Gordon. And Portugal have had their chances, and there's a long way to go in this knockout tie. Knockout in every sense. Half-time. England 1, Portugal 0.
conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling. I'm following your lead, I'm following this feeling. Conquering the spirit, I'm busting through the ceiling.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation.
Welcome back to the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 Arena in 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. England over the moon with their first half. Played really well at times. Excellent goal from Anthony Gordon. But a lot of work still to do. And as you can see there, number 8, Paulo Bernardo, is going to come on for the Portuguese at the start of the second half. Just waiting for confirmation of who's gone off there. Bernardo, who plays in midfield for Paços Ferreira. 5 goals in 15 appearances for the Portugal under-21s. Top-class performer. We have a missing official, and here he is. And 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is the player who has made way. So darkness descending here in 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Thoroughly absorbing quarter-final so far. England with their noses in front, but 45 minutes to play. And it is Portugal who get the ball rolling in this second 45. Having made that change. Of course, England with an embarrassment of riches, really, particularly in creative areas. There's no Harvey Elliott for England tonight, by the way. He is away on a planned family engagement, so not on the bench. But plenty of others that 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 can call upon, including the likes of Emil Smith-Rowe, Cameron Archer, Cole Palmer. No need for them at the moment. Nuno Tavares for Portugal. Alexandre Penetra. Conceição. Maybe the biggest threat so far. Seeking out Pedro Neto. Guided down for Paulo Bernardo. Awkward clearance that for Levi Colwill, and the ricochet straight into the grateful hands of James Trafford. Fabio Silva closing down. But England got a little bit lucky here. 2 attempts from Colwill to clear. Smashed it against Fabio Silva, and Trafford was in the perfect place to make the save. Would have been a bit of a freak goal. Straight away, Paulo Bernardo into the action. Penetra of 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 finished 8th in Portugal last season. 𝓤𝓤 Dantas. Near side is Francisco Conceição. Colwill volleys clear. José Carlos. Really positive start to the second half from Portugal. With Bellis puts his left foot through that one. Gibbs White. Penetra. Carlos, José Carlos. Diagonal from 𝓤𝓤 Dantas, absolutely millimetre perfect. Pedro Neto. Paulo Bernardo. Blocked by Harwood Bellis, made a fantastic block at the end of that first half, the England captain. José Carlos again, much more like it, this from Portugal. 𝓤𝓤 Dantas, that's a loose one. Madueke out for a throw to the Seleção here. João Neves. Paulo Bernardo. Oh, it's been a wonderful tournament so far. And you just feel it's getting better and better. Crowds have certainly played their part as well. Record-breaking in that department. Wide by Conceição. Back it goes by Neto to Nuno Tavares. Colwill's header straight to Conceição. Blocked by Ramsey. José Carlos. Penetra. Amaro. Pedro Neto. England lost possession in the first half. Portugal doing their best to turn the tables here. José Carlos, Conceição. Wide by Dantas, Conceição again. This England side unafraid of the low block when it's necessary. They're holding a very disciplined shape at the moment, but they've got players here, Portugal, who are so capable of finding those areas of space. Conceição certainly one of them. Try to find a gap. And Aaron stuck out a leg and will get booked. Saw him get booked for simulation earlier in the tournament. But there, he just decided that Francisco Conceição could not pass. And as a result, he would miss any England semi-final. Certainly managing these bookings is something 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's talked a lot about in this tournament, but once it gets to the knockout stage, you also have to think about naming your best side. No surprise that it's Conceição who's forced that error. A free kick to Portugal, right side of the England box. Once again, all eyes on Pedro Neto. Punched away by Trafford, straight back to the Wolves man. Goes deep this time. Good header that from Ramsey. Easy enough that for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Penetra. José Carlos. All the while, Portugal very much aware of the considerable threat this England side have on the counter. With Bellis with the header straight to Paulo Bernardo. Neto. Tavares. Penetra. Conceição. Aarons goes with him, makes another challenge. Much better timed, this one. And it came off the trailing leg of Conceição, behind for a goal kick. Good defending. Colwell. A very different England performance at the start of this second half, and that's because Portugal have moved up a gear or two. Asking some more searching questions after England certainly had the better of that first half. José Carlos to Conceição. They want to get him isolated with Aarons, don't they? with the England left-back booked. I think he'll certainly want Jacob Ramsey to try and help out whenever he can. Tavares. Neto. Jose Carlos. Conceição on for João Neves. Conceição again. Quite happy to put it in with his left boot. And that's an awkward header from Taylor Harwood-Bellis behind for a corner. Great stuff this from Portugal. Corner number 4 for them to be taken by Pedro Neto. Header away is by Gordon. Collected here by Conceição. He'll take it on. And he's crossed it himself because that's a chance to test Trafford. And it's decidedly wayward. Carsley's had a habit of making changes just before the hour mark in this competition. We're ticking towards that sort of time. We've barely seen an attack worthy of the name since the interval from England. Watching the goal again at half-time, it's obvious that VAR were looking at a possible offside against Jacob Ramsey on the line when Gordon struck it. It's just a question of whether they felt he was in any way impeding the goalkeeper or distracting him. They decided he wasn't. There was a lot of pointing at Ramsey from the Portugal players.
Stay high! Halfway line, stay high! Stay high, Levi!
Now, Tavares has given that away. So too is Gibbs White. Colwell under pressure from João Neves, and it's a high boot. Tensions rising here. Portugal playing some good stuff. Yeah, it's a head height. Conceição. Wide it goes by Amaro. Tavares smuggled that through impressively. Neto. Paulo Bernardo. All alone on the near post, but couldn't direct it goalwards. Totally different feel about this quarter-final since half-time. Georges looking a lot happier about his team's performance, but they still trail. Curtis Jones. Aarons. Ramsey. Gliding down that left side. Nudged inside to Gordon. Tried to flip it out to Madueke. Ghana This is certainly the most pressure that England have been under at any point in this tournament. Can they withstand it? Still yet to concede a goal. Angel Gomez forced 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 to scamper. An hour gone here. Still that 34th minute goal from Anthony Gordon that separates the sides. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 with another header. Madueke just overran it. João Neves. Neto. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Fabio Silva went down in the box and the free kick has gone against him. With Colwill. Well, both appealed. The referee had a good look and said free kick England. I'll take that, England. Free kick for the challenge on Morgan Gibbs-White. Ramsey. Gordon. Jones. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Wide it goes by Gibbs-White, looking for Madueke. Gomez, Jones. Garnett. Colwill. Ramsey. Great turn. The challenge was from the right back for Portugal, José Carlos. Clip of the heels. Garnett. Now, Moni Madueke. No free kick this time. Fabio Silva, deftly done. Forward it goes to 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 here. Past Aarons, but into the midriff of James Trafford again. Frustration etched all over the face of 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Good chance to cross. There are two waiting for Portugal, but didn't wrap his foot around the ball enough. Colwill. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Madueke. Gomez. Curtis Jones has swiftly closed down, but he's emerged with the ball. The referee had a look, then blew the whistle. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 clutching that left boot. Just leave a little bit on there. Jones, not a lot in it. Did catch him just there. Well, Fabio Silva's quarter-final is over. He's been replaced by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 of Watford, their number 9. 7 goals in 16 caps at this level. Could he make the difference? Paulo Bernardo looking to make something happen. Penetra. Conceição. Deflection made that easier for England to head away through Ghana. Thiago Dantas. Rouge, his parent club is Benfica. He's on loan at Watford, part of last season. Ramsey puts it out of play because I don't think he's fully recovered from that earlier challenge. The referee would like Ramsey to get this done off the pitch. That's the point that the Portugal players are making. I think that might be the end of his game. Not a bad replacement though, Arsenal's Emil Smith-Rowe. Scorer against Czechia and Israel in this tournament, despite mainly being a substitute. 5 goals in 13 appearances for the under-21s. Well, a quarter of the game to play. João Neves. Jose Carlos. Conceição. Amaro. It's a good ball by Neto. Could they be in here? Oh, it's a Rouge with the strike. Well blocked. And that's been the story for England at the back. They've made crucial blocks at crucial times as they bid for a 4th clean sheet in a row at this tournament. The nervier stuff in this second half from England. João Neves, great ball in. They're looking for a penalty there. It's gone the other way. A Rouge again. Harwood Bellis, the defender. And you can see Thiago Dantas is drawing the VAR sign. Let's have a look. Well, certainly the coming together seemed to result in Harwood Bellis going down first, clutching the back of his calf. Is that how VAR sees it as well? Referee's decision was a free kick to England. You can see a Rouge cannot believe it. Yeah. Referee's decision upheld here.
Contra foul, contra foul.
England survive another mini scare. They have 20 minutes left to keep Portugal at bay. Oh, that's a loose one from 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Giving it straight to Pedro Neto, never a good idea. He's lost his bearings completely, and England could break with Smith Rowe. Surging forward for England. Madueke. Gibbs-White screaming for the ball. Gomez. Jones. Gibbs-White ran into trouble. England has spent quite a long time defending, and then suddenly, when faced with a good opportunity to attack, they decided to play it safe. Now, Aarons is the player involved here for England with João Neves. Both seem to hurt themselves. Neto wasted no time getting it in, but again, straight into the solar plexus of James Trafford. Quality crossing from Portugal has been in short supply in this game.
Stay high, stay high.
Paulo Bernardo to Neto. Oh, there's the chance for 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 against the crossbar. As close as Portugal have come in the game. No doubt they are getting closer. Neto, Thiago Dantas, vital interception from 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and it's a foul by 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. England know this was a big let-off. Not that one, that was a clear foul. Here's the header. Trafford flying to his right. Didn't get anything on it. What's that? Half a ball's width away from equalising. Aarons is going off here, the one player who's been booked, and coming on is Ben Johnson of West Ham and Cole Palmer of Manchester City replacing Madueke. Palmer, who's played most of his minutes in this tournament in that right side of midfield position. Madueke played his part in the goal. Treble winner Cole Palmer is on. Just a little bit of freshness for England now with 3 subs on. It's very, very nervy from their perspective. Remember, both the quarter-finals yesterday went to extra time. Johnson coming on in the Aarons position at left-back just as he did in the opener against Czechia. Another right back playing at left back. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has got that inside to João Neves. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. José Carlos. Much of an hour. Normal time left. Tavares. Little touch of Dantas is absolutely delightful. Trafford blocks with his legs. Paulo Bernardo getting forward again for Portugal. Nuno Tavares blocked by Palmer. Just look like they've run out of steam a bit here, England. They're clinging on to their slender advantage. Carlos. Penetra. Tavares. Penetra. Rouge has laid it off for Dantas, and Dantas has overhit that for Pedro Neto. Frustration for Portugal. Gaps starting to appear. It's Paulo Bernardo just trying to cut that back for Rouge, who's in a really good position on the near post. Again, Trafford in the way. Blocked with his left instep. Just under 7,000 inside the Schengelia Arena.
Come on! Angel! Hey, hey!
𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 wanting his players to dig in here. That's a big change in possession from the first half. Big header that from Colwill against Rouge. Centre-back pairing again, not letting 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 down. Gomez couldn't deal with it properly. Pedro Neto. Colwill's header again. Conceição. Anthony Gordon back defending, the two number 11s tussling, wrestling. Free kick to England. 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 trying to plot a way through this final 12 minutes or so unscathed. A couple more substitutions should he want to use them, and I'm sure he will. And he scored 3 goals in this tournament, Portugal. João Neves to José Carlos. Great header from Colwill again. Absolutely commanding. Gordon caught in possession. Looks like Oliver Skipp is going to come on now. Ben Johnson against Conceição. Conceição goes down holding his face. Yellow card is shown to Johnson. Disbelief on the face of the West Ham fullback. There's Tottenham's Oliver Skipp. Angel Gomez going off. Worked really, really hard in that midfield. England are a little outnumbered at times, but he's put in another top-class shift. On comes Skip for his 21st cap for the under-21s. Portugal are going to draw themselves level. The goal will come late, just as their winner did in the last game. A nerveless penalty from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. First goal for the under-21s. Nuno Tavares. Big catch from Trafford. He was fouled as he went for it. Paulo Bernardo penalised. Kohler deflected through. This could be a chance. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 didn't make contact. Scooped away by Skip. England got away with it. For now, José Carlos back in, causing their own problems there. England, Nuno Tavares, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, José Carlos to Conceição. Oh, Nuno Tavares is on that far post. Certainly made his presence felt as far as James Garner was concerned. Again, England digging in. In terms of attempts, it's 15-4 in Portugal's favour. Gibbs-White is down, and a yellow card shown here straight away. Right in front of the two benches, that one. José Carlos. Third yellow of the evening. Mistimed. It's come off the head of Cole Palmer. Neto. José Carlos. Bit of space there for João Neves. José Carlos again. Conceição. Here comes Trafford, didn't get there. And it came off Neto. The ball rather hit him than anything else. Trafford hasn't done much wrong, has he, in this tournament? He came for a ball there that was a very difficult one to try and claim. But his clean sheet still intact, despite all of Portugal's pressing. They've given it everything in this second half. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's side, the referee booking Trafford for time wasting here. As England just try and limp over the line. They're going to bring on another 18-year-old Portugal, 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, of Benfica, another forward. Tavares, Neto, Bernardo. We're into the final five. Pedro Neto, Penetra. Flick from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 to José Carlos. Square by Penetra. Tavares, Neto. Just teased that in. Colwell's header yet again. José Carlos. Smith Rowe back defending, and then another challenge the referee doesn't like. Skipped the player, fouled by José Carlos. Off goes 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. England will be happy to see the back of him. And there is 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, who only made his very first appearance for the under-21s 2 games ago. He's come on as sub in each of the last 2. Here's cap number 3. And he's got a matter of minutes to try and rescue this for Portugal. Well, this second half has certainly been the toughest half England have had in this tournament by quite some distance. They've stood up to the pretty relentless Portugal pressure here. So far. Smith Rowe, it's Gordon. Oh, that's a rare shot from England in this second half. Very rare indeed. That certainly would have sealed it. Penetra. João Neves. It's looking like Vitinha at Marseille to come on. Moreira, brilliant first contribution. Arouge goes over. Colwell's challenge. Free kick, Portugal. That was an excellent piece of skill from Arouge. He's got quick feet. And Colwell made the challenge. Got the back of his Achilles. No complaints. Free kick with less than 2 minutes to go to Portugal. Well, Pedro Neto has had 1 or 2 sighters. I'm not sure he could place this in a much better position. Maybe even a fraction too close to goal, possibly. But he can certainly do damage from here if he can negotiate the wall. They've been waiting for a top quality chance to fall their way, Portugal. This could be the moment to take this game to extra time. Neto, great block, Neto again. Came back to him quickly and he drilled it wide. And it's a goal kick to England. It's an excellent block from Skip. Great block. Pedro Neto is going off. to be replaced by Vitinha, who has 4 goals in 9 appearances. England do have one more change left to make. It's all a question now of how much stoppage time there is to be. 6 long minutes for England. Portugal still with plenty of time to rescue this situation. Smith-Rowe. Throw to Portugal. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Penetra. Rather sums up the England attack in this second half, just volleyed straight behind by Skip. Carlos, João Neves, Diego Moreira, Johnson away, Smith-Rowe, no nonsense, big up and under that from Colwill. Free kick will be given to England as Curtis Jones has barged off the ball. Looking at the shot count again, 17-5 in Portugal's favour. Tavares. Bernardo. Good tackle. That was Ghana. 2 minutes of stoppage time gone. Bit of cramp here for Gordon, the goal scorer. Expression so rarely changes, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. You never know whether he's feeling tense or not. Two-0 against Czechia, 2-0 against Israel, 2-0 against Germany, 1-0 against Portugal. Will that be enough? Portugal, who had a brilliant run to the final 2 years ago, before being beaten very narrowly in the final by Germany, running out of time here, and they've lost the ball to Cole Palmer. I think in the circumstances they'll take that, England. Getting the ball as far away from their own goal as possible. Another England throw. Nearly 4 minutes of stoppage time, safely negotiated by England. Goal kick. Portugal hoping that there's still one big opportunity left here to take this to extra time. Well, not like that. The captain despairing as he puts the ball straight out of play. Ben Johnson to take the throw. England on the brink of the last four. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, chased by Smith Rowe. Not a bad first touch at all. Taking the scenic route here. Couldn't get the shot away. We're in the 6th minute of stoppage time. Is his goal going to be enough? Or is there a sting in the tail here? Paulo Bernardo, Alexandra Penetra, Jose Carlos. Another big header from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷, straight to Nuno Tavares. Well, that might be the last opportunity. He's fizzed it over. 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼 standing there, hands on hips. He knows we've played 6 minutes of stoppage time. There won't be much more. He's headed that back infield, which allows Portugal to pump the ball forward again. And that's it! England have staggered over the line, and they're through to the semi-finals. An early reunion with Israel coming up on Wednesday, who they beat on match day 2 very comfortably. The goal in the 34th minute from Anthony Gordon, beautifully constructed, was enough to see off Portugal here tonight. Portugal battled in the second half. They moved up several gears and created numerous chances, but couldn't finish them off. And the beaten finalists from 2 years ago exit the competition. England through to the semi-finals for the first time since 2017. They will play Israel on Wednesday night in the Batumi Arena. It has finished here in Kutaisi. England 1, Portugal 0.